Because the more you do things, the more you learn more. If you encounter problem today, that will guide you on how to prepare yourself tomorrow. But if you think that, well, I don't want to, well, if you want to give me this job, this is your charge. I'm charging you 10,000 naira. They will give you 10,000 naira. But believe me, you may not get anything out of it. Just get that 10,000 naira. But by the time money is coming, you just be thinking, what did I do? Because it will be coming from different angles, even where you are not expecting it. Let me quickly tell you the story of a friend of mine. That guy is in Ghana now. He went for FIG, sponsored with his wife. Sponsored, fully paid. Give them accommodation, give them hotel, give them the jet tickets, free, give them stipend to spend. And how did he start it? The guy was one of my students when he was in school, and just like in our own team, he does free things. So he's doing work, doing this, for that, and all those things. Somebody just introduced him to one person, and that person happens to be a Shell staff, and they just had issue with, I think, AutoCAD or ArcGIS, and that was how my friend just went to his house and he was able to assist him. Fast forward about 3 years after, that person just contacted him. Oh man, I want to start a company, and I don't know if you are busy now. He's not busy. Okay, can you join us in the company? Okay, come for the interview next week. And he attended the interview, and that was how he was employed. He was doing his master's. They did not even stop him because he was valuable to them. And that was how he got employment without even writing any application, because of the free service that he has offered them, because of the knowledge that he has shown them. Because in a way, you need to advertise yourself, but you don't need to go to LinkedIn before you can advertise yourself. Sometimes it is good now, that's the global world now, but you may not even need to go there. People will contact you. You always have a referral if you have a good command of all these things. But if what you are doing is not good, there's no way they can call you. But if you are giving a best in your area, then people will know you directly or indirectly. Many people, I went to NTA one day and I met somebody and I said, I'm happy. Oh no, you are the happy that you are saying. I was like, who said that? So that is, if you are good in the area that you are working, please, everybody will know. Even the person that you don't know, they will know you. And you'll be wondering that how do they even know me? They will know you. It's a default something. So that my friend that I was talking to you about, he was employed. He wasn't the first person that was employed by the company, and he wasn't the last person. He has so many people before him and after him. But because he delivered his work so diligent, and the company head recognized him. When the guy said that he would like to go for the AVIGs, he will sponsor you. And he was sponsored up to the money that he's spending outside the conference. So the money the company spent on him, I can tell you, is more than 10 million naira that he cannot even think of. And where did he start? He started from free service, pro bono. I just want to prove myself that I can do it. And once you deliver on 1, 2, 3 occasions, believe me, they will pay you in money, in manifolds. But if you insist that no, every job I have to get this amount, I have to pay, then at the end of the day, sometimes when you are, another thing is that if you offer yourself, if you free service for somebody, even if the work is not perfect, they will appreciate it. But if you charge them and you now have a less something, then they will hold you responsible for this, because they will tell you that they are paying you for that, even though the money they are paying you is not worth it, because you don't even know how to charge at that stage. But please, divide your time. Try to analyze your life and divide it. Oh, you have a learning stage. That learning stage, don't prioritize your money. Not that we are doing all those things that I told you, we are doing it entirely free of charge. No, they will pay us, but we don't dictate our price. But later you dictate your price. You tell them that I'm charging this. If they cannot do it, they will go, and they will go. I have a friend of mine, his name is Hamad. Ahmad graduated from the University of OAU, Babemawolo University, just a year ago. He's currently serving. His name is NYC Programming also. But when Ahmad went for IT, he did his IT. During that time of his IT, they were doing a conversion of topographic sheet into digital one, and they have to be preparing different design. So one day, anytime they give him assignments, the guy will just literally did it. But he was wondering that, why will I be repeating one thing several times? So, and then the guy just went online and he said, how can I automate this? And he got a Python code and he edited it and he ran the code. Something that is supposed to spend like 3 days, he did it in less than 30 minutes. The next day he submitted. And everybody was wondering, how come? How did you do it? And that was how he started his programming skill. Today, Ahmad is just serving, but he's working internationally now. He has learned so much, he has developed himself so much that he's into precision agriculture now, that he programs tractors that can do everything on the farmland itself without anybody's editing. All what they need to do is what? You just fly a drone to acquire the image. From the image, you do the automatic classification, you do the plant health check, you do everything, harvest yield percentage, and everything with programming language inside the ArcGIS environment, QGIS. It does QGIS, it does ArcGIS, both open source and the proprietary software. So where did it start? It started just 3 years ago, not more than 3 years ago. But within that 3 years, believe me, he has worked with several international companies. So that is to tell you that no time is late if you are ready to start. Even if you are in year 5, you can start today, and that will not stop you from getting to where you get to. Now, before I close my discussion, please, I would like to tell you that some of the sources that you can get your information, as our first presenter discussed some with you. I believe in free knowledge. I mean, all what you need to do is to devote your time. All what it is required of you to present is your time. Every other thing, you can get it freely because you have a lot of information out there with our internet. So instead of being on Facebook, being on Twitter, just be talking, checking what doesn't concern you, please take YouTube as your friend. I also learned that when I was I did my IT with Fugo. They taught us a lot about using internet to search for resources. So they also made it known to us that anytime you ask us, sir, I want to do this, no, go and check online. Because every information is online. You have it fully, even more than what it is required. You learn what you need, and you learn what you don't need that will be beneficial to you later in the future. So please, all what you need to do is, okay, we'll just identify this, and this. Once you identify all those things, that's what you need, then just go online, how to digitize it. They will tell you how to georeference, how to do this, how to do that. Don't hesitate. And the good thing about all those internet sources is that nobody will laugh at you. For example, now if you come to me, year 5 student, say, sir, please, can you teach me how to georeference? I say, no, don't say you don't know how to georeference in year 5. But if you go online, nobody will laugh at you. So you are secure. This is you and your system, you and your keyboard. So, and if you are confused, then you can ask people. There are many GIS communities online. Just type it on Google. They will tell you what to do, and it will work. Let me tell you something that happened to me just 3 days ago. I charged my phone with my laptop overnight, and when I woke up in the morning, the phone did not come up. I was mad. This kind of economy. So I did not know what to do. I was like, what can I do? And I called all my friends to ask them what would be done. Some of them, okay, do this, do that. None of them worked. Okay, later I just say, let me even check internet. I just borrow somebody's phone and I check. Okay, iPhone did not come up after charging with this thing. The next thing the first answer was that, press volume down, press volume up, then press and hold power button. Believe me, that solved the problem within 1 minute. So I couldn't even think, I could not think of using Google. I was calling everybody. I called all the engineers that I know that nobody could resolve it. And where I am presently, I cannot access anybody to just fix the phone for me. I was like, destroy the phone more. But I just check online. Immediately I check online, they brought the model of my phone. And I was able to just press down, press up, and then press and hold. And that fixed the problem. So that's the power of information that we have at our hand. But if you don't use it, you think that it is very difficult. It is not difficult. You don't need to wait for Mr. A or Mr. B to teach you all these things. It is good you are in a community. If you have any problem, just put it online. Somebody will give you a link. You have to learn it yourself. And if you are the type that you are used to, you have to sit down in front of somebody, you can also have it. I understand most of you are students, so you have access to everybody. You have access to all of your lecturers. I'm available if you are in Unilag. You can call me on phone. You can send message to me on WhatsApp. All what you need is guidance. Nobody have time to sit down with anybody to be teaching you for 24 hours. And you agree with me that is what is happening for you. Even in a normal class, that the lecturer is supposed to come 4 hours, 2 hours every week. Sometimes they come maybe once in 2, 3, 4 weeks. Because we believe that this is information age and you can get the information at your fingertip. So please, this community is a good community, and I appreciate those people that thought of this and then able to bring something very fantastic. It is a great community to search for information if you need one. It's a great community to have somebody to confide in. I want to do this. Can you advise me on what to do on this, on that, on this? So you can do that as well. Also, if you need any advice on what to choose, I want to do this. Is it possible? Is it doable? Not only on GIS alone, but in every aspect of your life, we are here for you by the grace of God. And I believe with the little that I just said now, you are motivated to learn, to start. Don't think that I'm in year one. One of the greatest results that you can get for yourself, please, is get your laptop. It is not always easy for you to be borrowing laptop from somebody and then I will now do it later. It's not good. If you have your laptop, even if it is just Pentium 2, it is better than having none. Please, once you get your laptop, the next thing, get your internet. And then if you are in Unilag, and I know internet is free almost everywhere, go to faculty, go to your hostels, you can search for resources. It is online, it is there for you. So I would like to stop here, and if there's any question, I will just answer it within just 5 minutes, please. But please, the point to note, don't go for money now. For sure, you have money. I can tell you, I discussed with some people, I think last month. I had a job through all this pro bono. I had a job in 2022 that was more than 50 million naira. And just simple me and only me and some friends were able to execute the job. The World Bank project that I was involved, that I participated in, it was through one guy that was doing his master's in 2011. I was already a year 3 student in 2011. And he was doing dam monitoring. He was a geology student. And he called me and I assisted him. 10 years later, he came, said that there is offer. His office wants to employ a GIS for a World Bank project. They sent the link to me. I applied, and that was how I was shortlisted. I worked there for almost 2 years before, when the traveling is not that conducive for me. I had an accident in 2022. That was what even stopped me. So I just decided to leave the project because my friend of mine is still there till today that replaced me, one of my guys.